Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's read. Forgot what I was thinking. Okay, for this week's read, the main tarot I'm going to use is Gilded Tarot Royale. Yep. By Chiro Marchetti. Text by Barbara Moore. And I'm going to go ahead and say there is the website on here, even though... There it is. Apparently I'm just completely a little behind. Here, Llewellyn.com, I believe, is there. Feel free to freeze frame and check out any of those other links if you're interested. Supportive Oracle Cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. And the website in the back of this one, rockpoolpublishing.com.au is A as an apple, U as an umbrella. And last but not least, I have new dice, but I don't know where I have them. They're in my house. For this week, I'm going to still use the D&D dice. The 20 I used for the Major Arcana, which does omit 21 and 0. Somebody pointed out, and they're correct. And I used the number 4 dice for the element, and I used the 12-sided dice for the Minor Arcana, which one I'm going to use. Which I have new dice. But my brain does not know where I put them at the moment, even though I put them somewhere safe. I know that much. All right. That's what I got for this week. Let's go on to your reading. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Scorpio? Oh, that's a curious card to start with. You started off with the Hanged Man, which very interesting for Scorpio. So it must be like pause for reflection. So you've also got the Queen of Pentacles here. So something is definitely slowing down for a second, and I don't know if you're happy about it at the moment. I don't really know. I feel like I'm partially I don't know. I feel like I'm in two boats at once. So like I got two emotions going on. Like I'm kind of happy with myself, but I'm not sure I'm happy with this situation. I think that's kind of how we're going. Happy with myself, not happy with the situation. There's some history here. I have lost my cool with this situation before. I have gone out of balance with it. You got the 13 card, which is the Death card, which is the Scorpio card, and you got your Scorpio card coming up later again. Whatever this situation is, I feel like looking back, I've lost my cool with it before. I feel like I'm looking back and I'm like, yeah, that wasn't my best moment. I feel like I'm looking back like, yeah, that wasn't my best moment. We all have those moments, you know? We all have those moments. This situation, I feel like I'm not reacting this time. I'm holding it together, and I'm like, nope, they're not triggering me. I'm not allowing it. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it this time. Nope, they've gotten me before. I've kind of lost my cool. Had my moment. Don't really like that happened, but it's not happening this time. It's not happening this time. All right. Yet, Scorpio's pretty smart. Especially emotional intelligence with Scorpio is pretty high. So, you also realize that this is a passing moment. Right now, they're not triggering you. But you're like, all right, well, that was today. Today, I'm okay. Today, I'm good. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. But today, I got it. All right, so, yeah, again, emotional intelligence with Scorpio is very high. There's a lot of energy here because it's not like you're not aggravated. Whatever it is, you are aggravated with it. Happy with yourself for not losing it this time. Happy with yourself, very. You should be. Very valid. But still, like, you know very well that, like, even though today and right now, and maybe this week is even going well, you're kind of like, how far can this go before, you know, how far? How far can we get with this? So, we're going into the future. It makes me a little nervous, but I feel like you got this. I don't see any bad cards coming up, I would say. But let's see. Well, it's for your interpretation, clearly. The Empress reversed. 5 of Wands coming in again. This time so there's another conflict coming in. But I feel like nope, not getting sucked into it. You got the 10 of Cups, but there's conflict here. There's conflict all around the situation, and somebody is not handling it. No, it's not that somebody's not handling it well. Somebody's just that one. How do I explain this without... Somebody's being a jerk. I'm trying to make it mild, but I feel like somebody's being a real ass, really. Somebody's causing problems, and they are purposely doing it. And I feel like you know that. Somebody's like purposely trying to create problems. Yet you seem to be fine, and I feel like other people are kind of seeing it for what it is, too. They're like, nope. Like... It's almost like you went out of your way to make something special for somebody else, and somebody else is purposely ruining it or trying to ruin it. And you see it, but other people see it too. I don't know if you're directly... Somebody's trying to make the situation bad. I don't know if you're actually creating the situation or there's somebody here being a jerk purposefully. So I don't want to get triggered into this. And I'm like, I feel like I'm looking at this like this isn't a fixable situation. I'm definitely that one. I believe in good people, but I also believe in bad people. I'm just going to go there with that because I know not everybody does, but I definitely do. There's some good people out there. There's some bad people out there. There's a lot of people who kind of teeter in the middle part. But this isn't fixable. This is not fixable. The person doing what they're doing is enjoying the discord. They're enjoying it. So take it for what it's worth. It's a general read. I understand that some people may not like that, and if you don't, you don't. This is where this read is going. Trying to balance this out, trying to work this out, plays into that game. It just does. I don't know. Whoever this is, like, they're trying to create something where they're... I just feel like they'll try to create it, like, if you call them out directly, they'll play the victim in some shape or form. It's not their fault. It never could be their fault. They're way too perfect for that. There's no way it could be their fault. I feel like that's how they look at themselves. It's just one of those things. Trying to balance it out doesn't seem to work. It does not seem to be helpful for this situation. It's time for a different choice. It's time for a harder choice. And I feel like what they're saying is like, this is not a fixable situation. Whatever this is, it's not a fixable situation. So it's making the hard choice. And this situation might be a hard choice for you because seeing it for what it is, realizing it's not fixable, not through your efforts anyway. Scorpio is extremely strong. I know that, but I don't think of Scorpio as controlling other people. I just don't. I understand when that energy gets out of balance that there can be the need to try, but I just... I don't feel that energy here. I feel like I have no interest in controlling anybody else. I have no interest in trying to make somebody see the truth when they're just going to turn it around and put it in knots. No. The hard choice is to actually go, I can't fix this. Time for me to go. If I can't fix it, why am I here? That's the hard choice. That's the hard one. Because you got these two cards. Your card, but also the Seven of Swords. It's going to make you feel bad, I feel. At first, you're going to be like, I feel like I'm ducking out on my responsibilities. But I don't think that's fair. I feel like, other people will follow suit on this. You'll be like, this isn't for me to fix. It's not fixable. I think it's time for me to go. You'll look out for the people who are worth it. You'll try to tell them. You'll try to help them. You'll do what you can before you leave. I have no doubt in that. People who are worth it to you. But then you're going to have to... I also feel like this is like sooner or later anyway outcome. And for those of you this is hitting with, I feel like you already know that. Sooner or later, you're going to end up at this outcome anyway, where you just kind of move on. There's only so much you can stand. I know, Scorpio is extremely strong and can take a lot. But again, I kind of feel that emotional intelligence, like you know there's only so much. There's only so much. There's only so much. And on the other side of this, is where you're going to find happiness. Moving away, getting out of it, moving on from it. It may not be the most pleasurable way to look at this. I mean, let me be fair. There's one little piece I haven't touched on yet here. It's a lot more strength for you. It's weird because it's always going to be a point of contention, kind of like I wish it could have gone better. If this could have just gone better, if that person blah 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 blah. There's going to be some heartbreak looking back at it, but I feel like the truth of it is it's nothing you had control over. Could the situation have been better with different people? But the people who were connected to it are the people who are connected to it. So it's kind of like, it's like looking at a job and like that could have been a great job if certain people weren't a part of it. But they were. What is this? I've been avoiding this. It's something that you don't have any control over. It's a little ugly. I can be honest with you. It's weird. Because it's certain energies that you should be compatible with that just don't fly right, in my opinion. So this is one of those... Okay. This is one of those things where there are no good signs or bad signs. There's really not. Any zodiac sign, there's no good one, there's no bad one. It's all about how the information and energy is flowing for you or the person you're dealing with. Like, every sign has a potential, a really great potential. Every sign has a very destructive potential. So this is what I'm seeing. Like, it doesn't have to be a Cancer you're dealing with. It does not. But I got it on the dice too, upside down 7, which is also the Chariot. That's the Cancer card. Like, I don't know if you can see it there in case you want it at the bottom. VII is 7. A lot of random energy, a lot of somebody knowing what they're doing, but it's upside down and it's got the Ace of Swords half in, half out. They're like half-truths, manipulating the situation. Again, it has nothing... You don't have to be dealing with a Cancer, but this is somebody I feel like you've probably gotten along with them in the past, or it seems like you should be able to get along with them, or they seem to be similar to you, although they're probably the same person that also kind of like you like them, but that energy in the back of your mind is kind of saying, be careful. Don't do this. Like, you probably have like that second sight or the second feeling, or what do you, the intuitive feeling, if I could get there, where it's kind of like, don't do this, Scorpio. Don't hang out with this one, Scorpio. Watch out for this one, Scorpio. Stuff like that probably pings off with you all the time with this one. Very manipulative energy. Very like goes left, goes right all the time. Half truths, sometimes just flat out lies. They know what they're doing. This is a very advanced destructive energy is what I'm getting. So that's a very advanced destructive energy. It has nothing to do with that sign itself. That person could be a Cancer, yes. But it's like, again, no sign is good or bad. It's how the energy is being used, where that person is taking that energy. You know what I mean? So that's what I got for that. Sooner or later, you're going to walk away from it anyway, is what I'm getting. Sooner the better for you, for your own happiness. And the sooner you get past it, the happier you're going to be. So I don't know if this is a good reading or not, in the sense of like how you're feeling at the end of it. I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of like, yeah, I already kind of knew that. So anyway, I'm going to shut this down here. Hopefully that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.